This is to demonstrate the process for using Google Mail from our software. The setup is done in here, and we have previously supported POP3 or IMAP authentication, but we are now looking to add both modern Office authentication and Google Mail authentication. So for this to work, I will put in the Google IMAP address. I will put in the email address to be used. And I will just put a dummy password since that is input in the next step. This is a secondary email that will receive any email from the primary address which could not be parsed by the system. The system will download all email and look for attachments, save the attachments and discard the email contents, then delete the email contents from the Google account. So this is supposed to be a mailbox that is otherwise unattended, a dedicated mailbox for receiving documents. So for this I will put in my personal email and I will specify that it should only forward email that had no attachments. This is the authentication screen. And you wanted this shown in English. So the intent here is to allow reading, downloading email, possibly forwarding email because it could not be parsed, and then deleting the email from this account. And that concludes the setup process. Now I'm going to demonstrate how it is used inside the application. This is the routine that accepts input. When it is launched, it will check for email for the configured account, and if there is an email, it will offer to download those mail. These mails will actually just be stored into a folder, and for someone who does not choose to integrate directly with an email account, they could just store their attached files in this folder directly. So now I'm going to select to download, and then it will download the image from the message. And as you can see, the PDF file has been downloaded and stored into this folder and is then displayed on screen. At the same time, the message has been deleted from the inbox. From this point on, basically, this is just our normal flow where I would input the buyer information. I will put in the dates. I will put in the invoice number, the value added tax, and the that's it. So basically the integration downloads email, stores the files in a folder, and deletes the original email. And if there were no files in the email, then the email can be forwarded to a secondary address for a human to look at. So that is basically how we will use Google Mail from our application.